Hello and welcome to another episode of Music Lessons with Tony Valley. Today we're going to be introducing the pentatonic scale. The pentatonic scale. Today we're going to be working on the A pentatonic, which is played on the 5th fret, and we're going to start on the 6th string. Now you're going to put your first finger, and then place your 4th finger onto your 8th fret, 6th string. So again, that's 1, 4th finger. Then you can move over to your 5th string, 5th fret, put your first finger, and then your 3rd finger will be on the 7th fret, 5th string. 4th string, 5th fret again, 1st finger. Your 3rd finger will be placed onto the 7th fret, 4th string. The 3rd string will be your 1st fret, 1st finger. Now we're going to put your 3rd finger onto the 7th fret, 3rd string, 3rd finger. And then we're going to move the 1st finger over to the 2nd string, 5th fret. And then we're going to place the 4th finger onto the 8th fret, 2nd string. And now we're going to move the 1st finger to the 1st string, 5th fret. And the 4th finger to the 8th fret, 1st string. I'm going to go through that really slowly once again. Now again, easy way to remember this would be calling it 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4. It's a box pattern and it stays just like this, so you won't have any confusion when moving. Make sure to keep your first finger placed right on the 5th fret and do not move out of that spot right there. In this case, go back down. Now this pentatonic is shown in the key of A. 5th fret, 6th string is the A note. The first note of the pentatonic scale determines the name of the pentatonic. Now this scale is a movable scale to any fret. Now as you move it to different frets, it changes key. If you have any questions on this, feel free to email me at tonyvalley@tonyvalley.com. We're going to move it down to the 3rd. Let's play the same way, keeping that distance. 1 4 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 4 1 4, and we can move that to any fret, like I said, and that would change the key. Now we're in the key of A, key of B. Now remember, the pentatonic is a minor scale, so you want to consider it the A pentatonic minor. If you're moving it to here, it would be the B pentatonic minor. Okay, that right there is the basics of the pentatonic, the one scale right there. And next up, we're going to be working on patterns and groups of chords that will fit along with the pentatonic scale that you can actually solo and jam with. All right, right here we're going to be starting with the key of A, and we're going to be playing a rhythm in the key of A minor. That's going to be able to have the A pentatonic played along with. Now what I mean by that is I'm going to be strumming the chord, okay, that are in the key of A, and then you're going to be able to hit notes out of the pentatonic scale, any of those notes. As long as you're hitting the specific notes in the key of A minor, it's really up to you. You won't be make a mistake. As long as you hit those notes, it's really up to you how you want to make it sound. First off, we're going to start off with the A minor. And next we're going to go to the D minor. Back to the A minor. To the E minor. To the D minor. to the A minor. Now, if you're having trouble still with bar chords, you can play the A minor chord, the D minor chord, and the E minor chord in the first position. Now, I'll play that right over here. You A minor, you can go to D minor, to A minor, to E minor. So, no matter what order you're playing, you can go from D to E, E to D, D to A, whatever your choice is. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually record this rhythm in the key of A minor. And what I'm using here is I'm using a loop station. The loop station basically just records me playing a rhythm, and I can replay it so I can actually hit notes and solo along with the rhythm. So I'm going to start it off first, and I'll record it, and then I will show you how you can play the pentatonic over those chords and make up your own melodies. Now right there the rhythm is playing, no hands, and I'm going to play the pentatonic scale over those chords. Again, these chords are in the key of A minor. I'll wait till it comes around, meaning it starts back on the first note. And I'm going to be playing the pentatonic on the 5th fret. As you can hear, all these notes fit. The trick is to hit notes randomly and make up your own rhythm patterns, and solo patterns. As you can hear, you can't make a mistake. It's really easy. Now you can put a little flair into it. Now see that? You can make any rhythm you want, any solo over that rhythm, and have any idea, and make anything you like, make up any ideas you like, any phrases, and you can change it up. And that's pretty easy about the A minor right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the open position chords for the people that have trouble with the bar chords. Now to solo over this, you're just going to play the A minor, and I'm going to record it. Now what you can do is you can listen to me and keep rewinding me if you'd like, or you can have somebody play the chords, or have a recorder at home and just play the A minor to D minor, A minor to E minor. Any rhythm, any form you want, any pattern, as long as you're playing those chords and stay in that key. Now right now I'm going to record the first position key of A minor so you can solo over these. Now the chords there, now you can just play the pentatonic scale. Now you try it. Nice. Now hit 3 notes at the same time. Now hit 2 notes at the same time. Now hit 3 notes in a row. Now hit 1 note and just hang on that note for the next chord. Hang on that one note. Sounds good. So that right there is the key of A minor with the A minor pentatonic attached to it. You can feel free to email me, once again, Tony Valley at tonyvalley.com with any questions. I'd be glad to help you out. Hope you enjoyed this episode.